YouTube, what is up? Welcome back to the Freaky Channel. So we are, this gives it a little perspective. This highway is usually totally like non-stop cars. That is Highway 94. That is because, like everybody else in like the whole freaking world, we are dealing with the coronavirus, COVID-19, as all of you guys know, as everybody knows. So we have been pretty much cooped up in our freaking home, which we just finally are getting our kitchen finished. So our whole upstairs living space has been remodeled. It has been something. So we are going to, we got a new twin turbo car right here. So stay tuned. We're gonna do some stuff to that. But we're gonna go over this little gem. I'm gonna show you a bunch of video what we've been working on, where it's at currently. We are super close. This is an update. This will be, I know I've said this before, but we kind of got way deeper involved in this car than I thought I was going to. But this should be one of the last videos. We got like probably two or three videos before we actually get the car running, and then hopefully get it on a dyno. Right now we are following the rules, like all of you guys should be, and shelter in place. So we are staying at our house. So yeah, let's get right into it. Let's take a look. Let's get the car up in the air, and I'll show you all the goods. Okay, so thank goodness we've got this. Thank goodness we got Nate. So with pulling all this rear suspension, this whole mess out, here's kind of what we're working with. Come on. Okay, so here's what we're working with. We're gonna get these dropped, and we gotta take all of this off, which there's like a lot kind of to it. And then I think this e-brake cable, okay, we'll get her. You know why I don't like recess? Because I don't play! Look at this! Holy cow! These ones were impossible to get out, so I hope we don't need them again because they're cut off. And I'm hoping that the new ones he's got coming, well, they're used. So the ones we have coming are used. They were off of a fast car. That's why I got them for such a good deal. Let's get under here and take a look. All right. Everything's out. Now I gotta figure out how to get those little, these brackets that I had to cut. I'll get those out. I gotta mess with all this fuel stuff, the brake lines. I can pull all the brake lines out now because we're gonna have two separate setups for the brakes. So the front brakes are gonna be on the front brakes, and then the e-brake, well, the rear brakes are gonna be on a separate brake kit that is on its way. Those things are it seems like things are going so backwards, but I think we're making progress. I don't freaking know. We're either making progress or we're getting closer to giving up. I just get down and give up. All right, let's keep rolling here. Alright, so here is the first look. We have the whole new, I didn't even get to show you guys, but check this out. Check out them rears. Oh man. So we got the rear suspension in. We got the front in, we got the axles back in. What are we doing now?
We're just gonna check the weight on the car, see how much it weighs, and we'll see how much we can change around to try to get it to get ready for the racetrack in a couple of days.
Can't give away our secrets.
No, not too much.
So, what do you think it's gonna weigh?
Without you in it on the scales, 2074.
2074. I'm gonna go 2016. Is that way low?
No. We'll see.
2016. 2020. That's what I'm going with. 2020. That's my final guess. All right, so here's what we got. Oh, look at it, sitting right at 1899. What was it at before?
I don't remember, 1890? Well, you're what, 200 pounds?
Yeah.
I don't know, something like that.
I was supposed to lose weight for vacation, but I didn't. We're looking for goods. See what they smuggled in.
Yeah. Hopefully something good. Hopefully something
makes us some money. All right, guys. So we are getting we're getting super close. We're getting down to where it's going to be kind of just my labor, and then also putting together a plan for dynoing, tuning, all that. And we are going to go. Here is my board. Here is the parts needed. So far, we're down to we need the windshield trim, both sides. And then we need the roll cage, which the roll cage we do know is not going to be in the budget. So we're going to get the car on the dyno, get it running, get it on the dyno, see where we're at and see where the kind of the possibilities are. If something goes wrong, the car blows up or doesn't run right or something major, we're shooting this whole, the budget just gets shot right in the guts. So let's, I'm going to add all this up here quick and see what we got. Rear suspension was killer. Look at that. Right now, we're at $9,685, and that is pretty much. I have actually kept perfect track. The rear suspension was something we weren't going to do because the rear suspension was good and that would have kept $1,000 in our budget. But it was a $2,500 rear suspension setup or something like that. It's the full tubular with the brakes, and we did want to have that for the safety of having the brakes on a separate system. So if we blow out, if something goes wrong and we lose our brakes, or if our clutch line, if we lose pressure in our brake or clutch system, the car's going to be moving pretty good, we're hoping, and that would be not a good thing to lose. So now we're going to have two separate systems. We're going to have the front brake system on the pedal, obviously, and then the rear brake system is going to be on that aluminum handled e-brake, and they're going to be totally separate with different lines. And it's going to be, that was all for the safety and then the weight reduction in the rear. So that kind of, that put our budget up there. So we got a few $100 left. And the rear wing we didn't really need right now, but this sitting here in the old quarantine action, I couldn't help myself. It's freaking awesome. Yeah, stay tuned. Hit that subscribe button, and let's get this bad boy running.